And once the complete project is on your computer, you can just take a look at it in your text editor. Now, we're not going to spin it up or anything like that, but I think it's just going to be easier if I show you that using Visual Studio Code. And essentially, if you want to run the application, you just need to go to a README and then follow the steps. So you'll install all the dependencies with this command. Then you want to rename .env temp to .env. And the reason why this is set up this way, so I can give you the examples of the environment variables we're looking for. Because keep in mind that we do have git ignore, which will ignore .env once we push this up to a GitHub. But what you want to do is rename it to .env, and then you just want to provide your values. For the Mongo URL, basically this is going to be the connection string to MongoDB, then JW secret, as well as JWT lifetime. Now, to tell you honestly, you only need to provide this one, because if you take a look at the .env, you can see that I already provided some dummy values for JWT secret, as well as JWT lifetime. So the only thing you need to do is just provide connection string back to your MongoDB database. And then you simply want to go with npm start. And just to answer, because I know I'll get this, yes, everything works. I checked it multiple times. Again, you just install dependencies, you just change it to .env, provide the values, and then run npm start here in the root folder, and you'll be good to go. And then the project is going to be on localhost 3000. Now, the reason why we actually got the application is not because I want you to spin it up on your local machine. It's actually because if you take a look at the client, more specifically source, you'll find this assets one. And in here, you'll find all the CSS and images we're going to use during the project. Because what you need to understand is that when it comes to these bigger projects, I mean, if we'll build everything from scratch, meaning CSS, as well as get all the images, it's just going to take way longer. So yes, of course, we'll type out all the logic when it comes to front end, as well as the back end, the server. But when it comes to a look of the application, basically a CSS, I provided already all the resources. Now, you don't need to do anything right now. Essentially, in few videos, I'll show you where and how I want you to set up this assets folder. And lastly, one more reason why I wanted you to get the complete project, because that way, if you ever run into some bugs, you can just simply come here, take a look at my code, and troubleshoot it faster.